Back here tonight, a committee at Northland College has submitted a new proposal they hope will help keep the Ashland School open. Northland is in danger of closing due to financial trouble and low enrollment. In March, the school announced it needed to raise $12 million by early April to keep operating, but that didn't happen. So a committee drew up a proposal to hopefully fix things, and now it's up to the Board of Trustees to review it. The proposal addresses enrollment demand and would require Northland to cut some of its programs and courses. It's unclear when the Board of Trustees will meet next. We'll keep you updated.